Ashley 1000 is suing Samuel Sanchez, her ex-fiancé, for unpaid medical bills. Now, you and the defendant dated, you had sex, you got pregnant, the baby comes early, and as a result, you have $56,000 in medical bills. Now, you claim that he hasn't given you any money toward these bills, and your defense, quite frankly, is shocking, and that is, she should have gotten an abortion. I didn't want the baby to begin with. The defendant says that you, Mom, stepped in and put a stop to any consideration of an abortion because it's against your religious beliefs. But you also say that she's not as religious as she claims to be, and that when, in fact, you and the plaintiff were on a swinger website, you actually saw the plaintiff's mother and her husband on that website, and that they're members. All right, is that true?
That's not true.
Not true. All right. Tell me, Ashley, why you were suing him and what you're suing him for.
Well, I'm suing him for bills that I have that are over $56,000. He wanted me to have an abortion.
Okay, how long after you met did you get pregnant?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. As of February 2009 or 2008, I found I was pregnant, 34 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, you know what? What about dinner and a movie? Does that not happen? 2 weeks? How old were you at the time?
18.
And how old were you?
I was maybe 30, 31.
You knew better. You knew better. Say yes, Judge.
I disagree with you right there.
You didn't know better? You didn't know when you have intercourse you can have a baby?
I made a mistake, and there was a way out. It's her fault because
there was a way out if you put a rubber on.
I agree, but she could have had.
I'm getting
protection
to her.
too.
I'm getting to her. Why are you having unprotected sex?
Because I was taking pills, but then I had stopped it, and...
Well, if you stopped it, then they don't work anymore.
Yeah, I know that,
All right, look, it's not for me to say. We just wouldn't be here if somebody had thought for 30 seconds. You're a young, fertile woman engaging in sexual relationships with a man who is not wearing anything. And what about disease? Not for nothing. You only knew the guy 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. The baby came early. Is that what I read in your papers?
Yeah, she was 7 or a month and a half early. I had complications. I was always blacking out, throwing up, in and out of the hospital. It was a big, big struggle for me just to have this baby.
What's your reaction when you find out she's pregnant?
Well, honestly, after
dishonestly.
No, honestly, I didn't want the baby. I asked her to get an abortion. You know, I'm paying child support for another baby. As it is right now, I'm already struggling. So I asked her.
So why are you sleeping with a woman without a condom if you don't want to have another baby?
You're right, Judge, but, you know, I made a mistake, and God made a way out, and that's the abortion. That's the way I see it.
Oh, my gosh.
And you know what? That's a way out. And you know what?
I don't know that God made that way out. That's for another discussion. What's with the swinger thing? Let me get rid of that right away. What's that about?
Me and her, our relationship was shaky. So, I mean, we tried to spice it up. Me and her were both on a website, and I'm going through my website, and I seen they have looked at my profile, and then I seen them, and I showed it to Ashley, and Ashley seen it too, and we were just laughing about it because we thought it was funny.
Mom, stand up. So you were on the website?
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
He's lying about that?
He's lying about everything.
He is?
Yeah, you know, we don't know what he's going to say. He sends the cops to our house saying that we're
Let me ask you a question.
Unsafe.
Well, how did things get stale after 2 weeks? I mean, what's that about? Why do you need to go to a swinger's website?
You know what? She was going out. I wanted something serious, and I mean,
you had something serious. You had a pregnant woman. They're very serious. Was your mother on the website?
No,
that's not true.
Okay. No. How is the baby?
She's good.
What's her name?
Ariana.
Ariana. Beautiful name.
Beautiful.
And how old is she now?
She is 21 months.
Ooh, okay. All right. Now, she's suing you for medical bills. Show me the bills. Do you have the bills?
Yes.
Why shouldn't you, Sam, pay for the bills for your baby?
I am not responsible because I told her to get an abortion. At the last, it was her choice, her decision. Where's my choice? No, the way out was an abortion. That's my beliefs. That's my relationship with God, and you know, I don't have no conviction about it.
It's been like this. I mean, he throws God all the time when he wants to be right. He throws God into it like it's God's fault. He's in a situation.
What am I reading about with the? Did you deduct the baby?
2008 and 2009.
Tell me about that.
On 2008, he claimed her, and he had said.
So you agreed?
Yes, I agreed.
Okay.
And he had said he was going to give me $1,000 to put towards the hospital bills. He offered to give it to me.
Okay.
But instead, he put all his bills to his car to fix his car. And then when it came 2009 taxes, he filed again for her, and he gave me his old car. But then since now I'm driving the car, he's not going to pay for anything. He feels like he shouldn't have to because I'm driving the car that he has.
Is he paying child support?
No, not right now.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
We were living together for 2 years, and we just recently broke up for maybe a month ago. And she recently she stopped letting me see the baby. I was seeing the baby half the week. I had the baby half the week.
So do you have a relationship with the baby, Sam?
Yes, I have a very good relationship with her.
Well,
and
then
she took her from me.
How can you even speak the way you speak about abortions and not having her?
That was before I fell in love with her. I didn't consider her born until she was born.
No, I asked you why you shouldn't pay the medical bills. You said because she should have had an abortion.
Yes.
Basically saying my daughter shouldn't be alive. You need to stop talking that way if you want me to believe you like this baby. You love this baby? So pay for the baby.
I love that little girl. And you know, I want her to be safe.
That little girl has a name.
That little girl's name is Ariana.
You continue to shock me.
It's not my fault. I told her to get an abortion.
Fault.
It's not.
It is your fault.
No.
You giving her any money?
I had her half the week. But
you
we're
let him
living
take
together
that
for 2
baby?
years.
Yes.
You do? How do you know that this guy is capable of caring for Ariana?
I really don't.
Let me explain something to you. All right? Number one, if you don't want to have a baby with a man, then protect yourself. That's number one. Number two, you don't let someone take a deduction of your baby if they're not contributing to the baby. Number three is you take someone to court immediately, you get an order of filiation declaring that he is the father of the baby, and you get an order of child support. None of this gamesmanship, he'll give you a car, he'll promise you $1,000, this, that, and the other thing. The law is very clear. All right, I don't like what he's saying. What he's saying is not making any sense to me. I don't have a problem with someone who feels that, that is a choice that you can make, and that is a choice that you can make in this country. But once that baby is born and is your daughter, you don't talk about her in terms of I told her she should have gotten rid of her.
I know.
You don't talk like that. Now, is the baby here?
Yes, she is.
Okay, go get the baby. Go get Ariana. Do you love this baby?
I love her.
Why aren't you buying her food and everything else?
I was, until she took her away.
Oh, she's gorgeous. She's out cold. She hasn't heard the yelling.
I'm normal.
You want to see her?
What do you want me to say?
I want to know if you want.
It was her choice, okay? It was her choice. I love that little girl. As soon as I held her in my arms, I loved her. But before that, that was on her. God gave me a way out, and she didn't want to take it. Okay? I told her to get an abortion, and she didn't want to listen to me. It's her fault.
The only person at fault, Sam, is you in this courtroom. You are a despicable human being. You are lower than the low. You have that 2-year-old daughter of yours in my courtroom who is an angel, and you're talking about God destroying her? You're talking about God being responsible for the decision that you made to have her aborted now that she is alive? You made a decision when you got into bed with a woman and had unprotected sex with her to have a baby. Now you pay for that baby. You keep him away from that baby. He is a dangerous human being, and you fight the issue of visitation. I am very scared for that baby. I feel that you are not balanced, you are not anchored. She should get every penny she can from you. And from me, as far as I'm concerned, today you get $5,000 in equity without prejudice to your case. You are lower than low. Shame on you. You are an outrage. Shame on you. Shame on you.